Hello everyone and welcome. Tonight we'll be rejoining our kids on bikes in Hillbrook, Colorado. But first I wanted to thank you all for listening to Duncan the DM Productions. All of the games on my channel are real play podcasts. The cast of Hillbrook are people I met through the Kids on Bikes Facebook group. We met and created our small town set in 1980, and together we will continue to tell our stories of Hillbrook, Colorado. Now let's meet the cast.
Hey, I'm Trey. I'm playing Tate Benson, 17 years old. I am playing the popular jock. I have a strength of rebellious. I also have cool under pressure. I'm wealthy. My fear is that I'm afraid of being vulnerable and I'm afraid of other people's expectations and letting them down. And my flaws are I am deceitful and self-centered.
I'm Bree, and I'm playing Tesla Whitestone, or Tess. She's 15 years old. My trope is made up. It's military brat, and strengths are cool under pressure and treasure hunter. Her flaws are blunt and patronizing, and her fears are not being able to find a place to belong.
All right, I'm Ryan. I play JD. He is a made-up trope metalhead. I'm 13. I have strength as rebellious for being a teen. My other strengths are protective and unassuming. My fears are heights and snakes. My flaws are reckless and absent-minded.
Hey there, I'm Kane. I'm playing Mikey Townsend. I'm a 13-year-old geeky sidekick. My strengths are that I'm easygoing and loyal. My fear is that I'm afraid of small spaces. I'm claustrophobic. And my flaws are I'm restless and superstitious.
All right, we rejoined our teens at the Carver Estate. They're standing in the library as they were discussing their plan when the door opened and Skyla came through saying, "Monster hunting? That sounds interesting. Where do you guys plan to go hunt monsters at?"
Right here, we found one.
Oh. You know I'm not a monster. I'm your loving sister.
Monster, devil, she-beast, witch from the pits of hell, whatever you feel like calling yourself today.
Well, I feel like calling myself somebody who heard something very amusing.
What do you think
a long
you
name,
heard?
But, well, the phone rang today, and you wouldn't guess who was on the line. Well, you probably would. Mrs. Peterson. She called to talk to Mom. I took that call because I figured it had to be something strange. And she told me what happened. How you went over to her place and kind of threw yourself at her. And she shot you down after she told you that she was having somebody come over soon. And when people tell you they have somebody coming over soon, that's not the opportunity to profess your love or tell them you want to jump them. So, but apparently the story couldn't be all true because she said that Ethan Burgess beat you up pretty bad. So how'd that go with Ethan?
Well, okay. Allow me, dear sister, to set the record straight. I went over to ask about. She has been indicating that she wants me to be a higher level, a member of the Historical Preservation Society. You know, Mom's secret club that you're just allowed to take notes at.
Mm-hmm.
They want me to take over for Mom, and so I was simply getting the information. It's no secret that Mrs. Peterson is a stone cold fox, and so yeah, I took my strike and I struck out. It happens. Ethan Burgess, though, did not knock me out. And I will set that record straight to anyone who I need to.
Well, I'm sure you strike out often. But, yes, she's definitely interested in the younger boys these days. From what I've heard, Ethan Burgess is her current one. There was Raphael Davidson, who's one of the guards on the team. Stevie Gregory, he was the other guard on the team. I don't know if they was at the same time or if it was separate. But
Stephen Gregory.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh!
There's Derek Sinclair. He's the fullback on the team.
Derek, I'm like doing this in character. Derek Sinclair
And Jeffrey Atkins.
Jeffrey Atkins has asthma.
Even the kicker. Well, that's why he's the kicker, because he can't stay on the field too long. But
perhaps one day I'll get to join the illustrious ranks as Jeffrey Atkins.
I don't know how illustrious it is, but
It's quite the list.
you may want to keep your distance, or at least if you do want to pursue this, at least take a better technique.
I might need to do what they call social distancing with that one. But that is certainly a rap sheet.
Oh, well, and then I guess on top of it, I heard she's even trying to reach out to my old boyfriend, Kenneth Clements, who's the quarterback on the team. So I don't know why, but she's kind of making her round to the team.
Can you repeat that name again?
Kenneth Clemens.
Kenneth Clements.
Kenneth. How is Kenneth? Since that went down like the Hindenburg.
Oh, he's good. He's moved on to San Diego State. He's in his junior year, but he was probably my longest boyfriend. Maybe 6 months, but this is my longest.
Well, you did have that long distance relationship with Mr. Ed. So,
well, anyways, please, if you're going to make a pass at the members of the society, then please do it better.
Skyla, are you trying to pimp me out?
No, I'm just saying if you're going to do this, do it good.
Do it better, whatever that means.
Let's put the cat claws aside for just a second. I have a legitimate question. Have you heard anything about somebody named hang on, let me make sure I get the name right. Jaden Doyle in town?
Jaden Doyle.
Name doesn't sound familiar. Why you're interested in him?
Well, so the boys and I are doing a project together. We're looking into the what happened in the mines and with the low-key Luminaires and the tourists that went out there.
Huh, I haven't heard of that.
Really? Well, supposedly a group of tourists went out there and they never came back. And the rumor is that Jaden Doyle was the leader of the troop of low-key Luminaires that took them out there. And so he would be the last one to find them. Or the last one to know anything about them.
Okay. Have you looked him up in the phone book?
Well, not yet. This is just brand new information. So I thought I would ask you, since you sometimes are competent and know a lot of what goes on around the town. And that's the closest thing to a compliment you're going to get today.
All right. Well, that name's a very very unique name, Jaden. So I don't think there'll be too many entries in the phone book. Probably only one for you to find him. I heard you guys talking about a cave. What cave are you trying to find?
It's supposedly one over in the mines on the side of the mountain.
Did they tell you anything about it? Because I know there's not many. I used to go with Kenneth to one of the caves on the side of the mountain. He said it was called Nemehatasta, something like that.
Nemi hot stuff. Okay.
And it's supposed to be the Cheyenne name for the Cave of Love.
That might be what we're looking for.
Do you have somebody special to take, JD?
No, but we think the Cougar does.
So it's NEMEHOTATSE. I went to Google and had it pronounce it for me, and tried my best to say it correctly. So
One more time, please.
NEMEHOTATSE.
Nemehatsa. Huh. You went there with Kenneth?
Yeah.
Didn't he have like a retainer and stuff? Like, did you ever get like stuck?
You take that out. Have you not kissed anyone yet? Come on.
I have. I didn't.
I'm sure
Anyways.
even Mikey knows this.
Listen, Mikey is a stone cold killer when it comes to ladies.
It looks it.
I'm the strong silent type. What can I say?
Oh.
Normally the strong silent ones are left silent in the corner. So you may want to change that.
Name stuff. Well, this has actually been very productive. Thank you, sis.
Mm-hmm. Well, if that's the cave you think it is, I can give you directions how to get up there. It'll take a little bit of work to get up there, but you should be able to find it. And she kind of goes over to the desk and kind of gives directions on how to get there.
Sweet.
Map from Skyla. Adding to the inventory.
Okay. Well, like I said, enjoy your day. Please be more discreet about your activities with the society. And
one more question before you leave.
Sure.
Vivian Hutchinson. You think I got a shot with her?
She's not as easy as Miss Peterson. So you probably have a shot, but you probably got to wait a couple months until she gets tired of the one she has.
Fair enough. All right, listen. I owe you one favor. No questions asked for this. Okay, deal?
Very well.
Owe one favor. Probably come back to bite me in the butt, but I think it would make for a fun moment in the story.
It very well could.
All right.
All right. She heads out of the library and heads back to the living room.
All right, boys. So now we know where to go whenever we get ready.
We don't know that.
Or we have a lead, potentially where to go.
Possible, yeah.
Yeah.
So, what do we want to do now? Do we want to try to go talk to those guys? Loki's Luminaires?
I still think we should go seek out the Luminaries so we can find out more about this Jaden guy. Because the only people that have seen this place that is of any connection to what we've been chasing so far, that's where we got to start.
We're still in the study, right? Or the library?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just go check one of the phone books just to see if Jaden Doyle is in there?
Yep. You go over there and you find Jaden Doyle on 118 Pine Street. And there's only one entry.
Sweet. Think that's him? Should we go there or should we go to the Luminaries?
Here's the deal. We might know where Jaden is potentially, but we still need an in. I mean, it's going to be really strange if 3 people just show up to his doorstep.
Yeah, there's no guarantee that he would answer any of our questions.
Right.
So
I think it would be worth asking the boys to.
Maybe we could fake
Listen
pledge
in.
to be part of their group and make it a group thing that we should all go and investigate, and then that'll be fun, right? And then we could just take over.
Yeah, we infiltrate and then we take over the whole group.
Just don't drink the Kool-Aid, man.
We just don't know how deep that rabbit hole is going to go. I mean, what are we committing ourselves to?
Well, if all else fails, we'll just have a safe word, which means bail, and then we just.
Yeah, I love banana pancake. I think that one was a good one.
Yeah, banana pancakes, and that whatever we're doing, we just run back to Tate's house.
I'm down with that if you guys are.
Or the car, or our bikes, depending on the situation.
Tess speaks up. She's like, you want to go join the Luminaires to to hang out with those three that you got in a fight with earlier. Do you know how stupid that sounds?
I don't know Bree very well, but I feel like you just encapsulated the sheer dumb look that she has made in the previous sessions. Just that sinister wrap up. Like, okay, you want to go jump into a fire?
Well, you could stay here.
Well,
if you want to go.
How about I go to my house instead of just staying here? You guys let me know how it goes.
Yeah, go make us a cougar trap. You're good at building stuff.
You see her get up and walk out and close the door behind her.
Make a cougar trap.
Her dad does make some good barbecue, though.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay.
Well, where's the Luminaire? Where do we find them? Do we know where to find them?
What is today? Is it a school day coming up?
Today is Monday.
School just ended.
School's been out for an hour or something.
Yeah, school's been out probably for about an hour.
Well, I mean, unless we know where to hang out at, the quickest way would probably be to catch them back at school again.
Yeah, we could just wait and ask them tomorrow.
We got the rest of the day, right?
Do you know where to find them?
I don't know. We saw them. We could go just.
We could check the arcade.
We could go scope the arcade real quick.
We could check it out, but the only reason they were there last time is because they were doing the car wash.
Their car wash, yeah.
Well, where was the car wash at? The movie theater? Let's go.
One of you still have the flyers, don't you? Or potentially.
Yeah, JD has one in his bag.
Yeah, well, it was at the outside the movie theater, I think. So why don't we go? Isn't that right across the way from the arcade? We just go scope both places to see if we see them.
Yeah, we can drop by and see if they're there.
So do we want to get on our bikes and ride?
You don't want to drive?
It's not his car. I mean,
Yeah, they kind of took the keys away from him.
Took the keys away from him? Oh no!
They took the keys away from me?
They gave it to you They gave it to you to use on Sunday.
Yeah.
All
right. Well, bikes it is.
Okay. As you head out, you see in the living room, you see Deidre and Skylar both sitting there talking, and a lady who you've seen before but never in person, Lisa Powers. She is she's a middle-aged lady. She's wearing a business suit. You've seen her you saw her ad on before the movie started. She's a real estate agent.
Yes.
And as you walk by, you overhear her talking. You're saying, Deidre, you need to ask Tate who it was that was on the statue. It is completely inappropriate behavior for people to be naked on the statue of our founder. And she's like, well, they're kids. They do this type of thing. It'll pass. And Miss Power or Lisa Power is like, there needs to be a punishment for it. And I also heard you're going to be moving the statue to a safer location.
Miss Powers?
Tate.
I'm so sorry. I couldn't help it over here. Listen, I agree that justice should be had, and I am willing to tell you exactly who was on the statue because it offends me because that is one of my ancestors, okay? And get ready for this. I don't know if are you sitting down? Is she sitting down?
You're sitting down.
Stay seated because this one is a real shocker. It was Ethan Burgess.
Ethan Burgess was on the
Yeah,
statue.
Ethan, I know. It shocked me to my core. I mean, he's one of my teammates. I trust him.
That guy's a weirdo.
Go ahead.
I
And
mean,
give
have
me a
you
charm.
seen the way that he lingers around Miss Peterson when she's around? The guy's a freak.
Go ahead and give me a charm check.
Yes. Okay.
Difficulty will be 8.
No. Crap.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 1, but
I have adversity tokens.
Okay. So difficulty was an 8.
Okay,
Yikes.
I think I also don't I get doesn't Rebellious give you something when it comes to charming adults?
It is if
No.
you're confrontational with them.
Resisting from
Gotcha.
adults. Like
Gotcha.
if she was
Okay.
trying to tell you to do something.
Okay,
I'm
how
gonna
many?
I'm gonna bring him up to 8. That leaves me with 3 adversity tokens
Okay.
because I have double strength on mine.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
All right, you got 4 that'll make 8, huh? That's sweet.
So that would actually you gave me 4, so that gives me a total of 9 because I rolled
Okay.
a 1.
Okay. So since you use the adversity tokens, Mikey, what do you say to help the situation?
Yeah, I saw him too. It was totally him. There's no two ways about it.
Shocking, right? And I stifle like a tear. Like I'm just so embarrassed.
Well, I've met him before, and it doesn't sound like him. Was there somebody around there that dared him to do this?
He was kind of acting out of sorts. I don't know if he was drinking, but he didn't seem like he was his normal self.
You know, I think he's girl crazy because our friend Tess was there. I think he was showing out to try to impress.
Well, I wouldn't put that past him. So, wait, Tess, isn't she?
Tess Whitestone?
Isn't she still young?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He likes the old ones. He likes the young ones. Where does it end?
Very well. Well, I will follow up with him and try to get to the bottom of this, because doing that to the statue, especially with it being done repeatedly, is very inappropriate and should not happen. So, Deidre, I appreciate you funding the moving of the statue so you can move it to a safer location.
Sorry.
That will definitely help prevent this type of lewd behavior from happening again.
I put my hand on her shoulder. Thank you, Miss Powers. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go mentor these 2 young boys and tutor them in math.
Well, thank you, Tate, for letting me know.
Of course. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta tell Hagen bye right quick. It'll just take a second. Though.
Okay.
Well. So, Mikey. You ready to be a Luminaire?
I guess so.
Ready to pretend at least? I don't know what it's gonna take. What do we
What
got?
gotta do to take care of this?
What do we got we can bargain with if they're hesitate? You know, and even like comics, I got a couple key issues in my bag we might be able to dangle in front of them.
Didn't we see some of them at the cafeteria? Yeah, no, where was that? We saw some on. Maybe it wasn't them.
So far, you've seen him at the
Library.
outside the arcade. No, there's different people at the library.
Okay.
People at the library.
You saw them at the arcade. You would have seen them out on, or in game. You've seen them at the arcade, and then you saw them at the
At
principal's
school,
office.
right? Yeah.
Mhm. That's cool.
Hmm.
I don't know what else we could use too.
Can I roll brains to see if I kind of know what some of their interests are?
Yeah. Uh,
7.
Sure. It's a small town, and you've been in school with them for for a while. Let me find their names. Roger. Oops, wrong tab. Roger. Russell is into sports, mainly baseball.
Okay, I'm back.
Joseph is, what was the thing in the 80s?
Comics.
We'll have Joseph into comics, and Roger is the oldest, and his new obsession is girls. So we'll say Roger was the 15. I'll try to look it up to make sure, but we'll put Roger at 15, Joseph at 14, and Russell at 13. Okay, so that is their interests.
So that's something if we need to use it as a tool. We won't open with that though. Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah, let's bike over to the arcade and where we think they're going to do the car wash. See if we can find them. But I think I could try to use my Uncanny X-Men issue 248 to convince at least one of them to come with us. That's my bargaining chip.
Okay, as you guys are heading out, Mikey, you are heading out with the group, and all of a sudden, your vision goes black, and then you see the image you saw at the theater. You see Marcy standing in front of the mirror in the bathroom, and she turns to you, and again in the voice that's like Tate's but softer. The Prospector is in danger. He's being hunted. The Cougar is after him. She searches for the place of creation. Be careful where your steps take you. She is close. She will strike before All Hallows Eve. Protect him.
Place of creation, careful where your feet take you.
She searches for the place of creation.
Searches for the place of creation. Next one was be careful where your steps take you. And then repeats the end. She is close. She will strike before All Hallows Eve. Protect him. As she finishes, you in your image the glass on the mirror shatters, and you come back to. You're laying on the ground for Tate and JD. As you guys were walking towards the front door, you see Mikey collapse and just be out for a couple seconds and then come back to.
Mikey, what the heck, dude?
What the hell? Mikey, get up. What's going on?
I get up and I dust myself off, and I'm just trying to concentrate on what I saw because my memory's kind of fuzzy. I saw it again, guys. I saw what I saw in the theater again.
You had another vision?
Did you hear anything, or did you just see stuff?
I heard and saw it. It's like I blacked out, and then I could see it in my head, like I was there.
As you were saying this, the three ladies from the living room stand up and come out. Are you okay? We heard a collapse or a crash.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm sorry. I haven't had a lot of water to drink today.
Yeah, he has alopecia.
Oh, do you need Mr. Van Smoot to get something for you?
No, I'm fine. I got some water. Thank you.
Okay, well, please be careful in the house.
I'm going to make sure he gets home safe, Miss Powers.
Okay. And they return back to the living room.
Let's. Are we outside or are we inside?
Currently, you're inside. So
Go outside though.
okay.
Okay. So I just kind of motion for the guys to follow me outside.
Okay. You guys head outside to where your bikes are at. That you rode home from school.
This time, she said that the Cougar searches for the place of creation, and be careful where you step. Be careful where your steps take you. She will strike before All Hallows Eve. Protect the Prospector.
Hey guys, I'm really sorry. Hagen has a flat. I've got to go fix it for her so that she can leave.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Sorry.
All right. Well, we'll keep going.
Okay, I guess we don't know how long he's going to be out, huh?
Yeah. I'd assume a while. I haven't changed the flat in a long time, but
Okay, so
it's not a
then
quick process.
you can just, I don't know, me and Mikey might take point on the Luminaires anyways. They're more our age, right?
Yeah.
Why don't we just, so what new information do you get? You said she's looking for the place of creation. She's close. What does that mean? What about?
Be careful where your steps take you. That's new.
Right. I thought you said she's close was one of the things too.
Well, yeah.
I wonder if that means like close, like the strange lady in there, or close, like close to getting the Prospector.
I don't know.
I wonder if anybody. Why you though is what I'm wondering. Why do you are the only one getting these visions?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
As you two are talking, you hear the door open to the Carver estate, and Skyla comes out. It's like, Tate, Mom needs you inside. No, you have to come inside. Sorry, boys. He'll play with you later. And he gives some sarcastic answer and then comes inside.
He had to go change Skyla's flat tire. All right, Mikey, you want just me and you want to hot bikes and head over there, see if we can't find him?
Yeah, let's see if we can find the kids and see what we can figure out.
All right. So you guys hop on your bikes and search for the three boys. Go ahead and let me look this up. I think it's still a grit roll for like streetwise. Go ahead and roll me grit. And let me open up the rule book.
18.
4.
Okay. You are going around and you don't find all the boys. You find you said you got 18?
Yeah.
Okay. You find Joseph Hayes over at the you see his bike outside the comic book shop. So how about you give me a name for the comic book shop?
Fantasy Comics.
Yeah, it works.
Okay. All right. You guys get off your bike and go inside. As you enter, you see the comics all along the wall. You see they have some collectible figures around as well. In the back, they have a TV that's just playing the Saturday morning cartoons or whichever superhero Saturday morning cartoons there are at this time. And into the back, you see Joseph Hayes sit kind of point out like one of the long boxes of comics and like just sifting through to look for certain ones. And then let's take a break here because I need to go put my son to bed. And
okay.
So we'll take 10 minutes and then I'll be back.
Okay. I should have probably too.
All right. We rejoin the boys at Fantasy Comics. As they enter the door, they see in back, they see Joseph Hayes, one of the Luminaires. from the car wash, sitting back, sifting through older comics in the comic shop.
Okay, I'm gonna approach him. It's who? Philip? Philip, hey. Hey man, what's up, man?
Well, it was Joseph, but are you calling him
Or
running in
Joseph.
intensely?
No. So I'm gonna move up and like kind of start looking through the box, like one box away from where he's at, you know. What's up, man? What you looking for?
I'm just looking for X-Men issues that I don't have. I need 175, 163, and 92.
You don't have any new ones, huh? You don't need any of the new ones?
No. After I got my summer job, I've been able to keep up with the current count, but now I've been trying to get the older ones to get the whole story.
Right. So, where's your buddies?
They're at home. They got
Heard you guys got into some stuff.
Well, not really. We're not supposed to talk about it, but
Well, yeah, but it's me, man. It's okay. I'm kind of interested, actually. You know, you're pretty cool, man. Is that gonna be a charm roll?
that is going to be a charm roll.
I have my D4 is a 2 and a 3. A 3 if I use my token.
Okay, 5 is going to be the difficulty.
Okay, it's a 3.
I'll give you 2.
Oh,
I'll give you 1, so I'll give you 2 more.
Okay.
Nice. I'm at 0.
It's like, well, we got called. You might have heard our names get called over the PA at the school, and we got called in the office to talk to a principal, and there's some strange lady who was there with him, and afterwards we were told to go home and not to talk to people until Deputy Nate talks to us.
Who was the weird lady?
I don't know. She was some older lady from. The principal never even introduced her. He almost acted like.
Before.
And he almost acted like she wasn't there until the end, and but then like we were excused, and no, yeah.
What were they asking you about?
It was a trip. We went on a trip with friends, and they wanted to know what happened.
Did something bad happen?
Did you see anything unusual?
Go ahead and do another charm check.
I'm gonna
do
one this time.
Okay.
Oh, I exploded. That's 4.
Charge my last.
It's gonna be a 10.
14.
Okay.
I rolled a 14.
I got a 6.
Okay.
Do I get a token? Is that a fail?
Since he passed, I'd say no.
Okay, so no token. All right.
Yeah.
Did something bad happen up there, man? You want to talk about it?
He looks over at Mike. He's like, well, there's just someone was missing from the trip, and they wanted to know who's leading the trip and what happened, and it's I don't know. It's a bad experience.
Who is missing?
Who's missing?
I didn't really know her that well. She was a potential recruit for the Luminaires. We went on the hiking trip, and we were exploring the mountains and talking to them about the Luminaires. And I guess the guy leading got too distracted in the conversation. We ended up in a weird spot, and then all of a sudden there was this loud roar behind us, and we just darted. We ran for it, and by the time we realized what was going on, we noticed she wasn't there.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, dude. What was her name? What did you?
Oh shit! What was it? I said we barely talked to her because she was talking to the
But if she was gonna be a Luminaire, you had to know her name, right? Or what was she called?
Betsy,
Betsy.
Betty, something close to that.
Okay.
Maybe Betty.
Betty, like a kid or adult?
She was like probably mid 20, late teens, early 20s. I think the guy gave him a beer, so I assumed they're over 21. But I've seen him give beers to underage kids, so I don't know if that really qualifies.
Where did all this happen at?
It was up in the mountains. We were walking around, and like I said, he got either lost or took a different path that we don't normally go, and like I said, we just ended up by this weird cave that we hadn't seen before. And
What did it look like?
we didn't see very much of it. As we stood there, we could see, we could hear there's water kind of moving in the background, kind of like a stream. It wasn't like a loud stream, but there's like water falling, and where the entrance was, we looked, and it didn't look very deep, but we could only briefly see it, but we didn't see any water in the cavern where the roar came from.
You didn't see anything. You just heard a roar. You think it's
What did it sound like?
there's that rumor there's a skinwalker out there. You think that's what it was, man?
I don't really believe in that skinwalker thing.
So maybe it was a mountain lion.
I think so. I think they've been around.
Yeah.
And I don't know what their doesn't your dad know like when their seasons are for when they come out where they prepare for hibernation to like stock up?
I'll have to ask him about it. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Maybe that's what it was.
It's about a month ago. So I mean, they might be stocking up for the winter if they do that.
I'm not sure, man. I don't know much about cougars.
But
could you get back out there?
Yeah, we got an idea, man. We were discussing it, and we think we would be really good for the Luminaires now. Like, we've decided to bury the hatchet with everything, and we think you guys are pretty cool, actually.
Well, and Jane would be the one to really take you as like initiatives.
Jane's the boss?
He is over this. He's not like the big boss, but
right.
He is over this sect.
You guys haven't gone looking for Betty yet? I mean,
it's not what you guys
could
do.
You get back at maybe we should go out and look for it. Could you get back out to where that was?
Maybe. I mean, like I said, we were kind of lost at that point. We hadn't been there before. I mean, it'd be it's like a half-hour bike ride to get out there, and it's kind of already getting dark.
I think I might actually have a issue 92, man. If you help us out, maybe you could have it.
Go ahead and give me a. People want to say charm, but let's hold on. Yeah.
Don't you have that one list that you posted on the Facebook?
Yeah, I have it.
What is like bribery go under? I need to look at all that.
I don't think it's
still under charm.
Yeah.
You could maybe use it as like skullduggery, like grit or something like.
Because my charm is really low. I'm not supposed to be able to charm anybody anything. Well, I'm trying to convince him. Can I maybe try to use my brains?
Sure.
That's a D6. It's closer.
Okay.
I don't know if that's gonna help.
It'll be a difficulty 3.
Oh, that's a good opportunity. It's 50-50. 4.
Okay. It's like, well, if we get the comic first, then I'll take you out there.
Dang. I don't know. When were we planning on going, Mikey? Like soon? Or like tomorrow or something?
What? How would your friends feel if we skip class tomorrow?
Well, my parents wouldn't like it.
Well, obviously they're not gonna know.
The school will report it. If you're not there for the class, they call. I think they did that back then.
Your
Are your
parents work?
parents going to be home, or do they both work?
Like, maybe we can say we're sick.
We could,
And then when they leave for work, we could go.
well, we go tonight if we go quick. I know it's getting dark.
Yeah, but I don't know if we want to be out there after dark. I mean, especially consider what happened last time you guys were out there. It may not be very safe.
You don't think maybe after school we all meet up at Tate's and head out?
Tate.
And
What?
well,
Do you hang out with
because
Tate?
we need protection, man. He's gonna probably bring Remus
Why
and
don't we just meet
the
up?
other
Why
dogs.
don't
We
just
want to
meet
have
up after school?
protection. We want to have great
just-
numbers.
Okay.
Let's just meet up with your friends after school, and then we'll all go together.
Okay. Tomorrow, bring the comic to school, and then we'll all go after school.
Okay, that sounds good. See you tomorrow.
All right.
JD, do you really have that comic?
I got a long box with a bunch of stuff in my room. I don't really know. We should go find out.
Let's go make sure you have this comic, because this is going to ruin the entire plan if you don't have this comic.
Well, we're gonna have to find it.
Okay.
But I have a bunch of comics, so let's go.
Let's go hit it up together. It'd be easier if we both do it together.
Yeah, well, we could look through. I got 4 long boxes that we could look through, and a bunch
That's
of
gonna be fun.
at least half of them are X-Men. So, but I
Okay.
have no idea. I don't keep track. Like I tried one time and didn't work.
Well, look, we'll see if you got the comic, and we'll organize your comics. Sound good?
But yeah, if you're gonna help, I'm not very good at organizing stuff.
Why not, man? Let's do it.
All right, let's do that.
for a good
We're
cause.
gonna hot bikes and head to my house.
Okay. As you guys head back to your house, as you guys head back to your house, you see you pass Tessa's house, or you pass by Tate's house as you kind of enter the neighborhood. As you drive around, you pass Tessa's house before you get to yours, and you see Jeff Whitestone standing out on the porch. And as you guys come around the corner, you see him kind of watch you the whole time as you head back to your place.
Okay, I give him a little salute as we.
Yeah, I kind of wave that in.
He gives a polite wave back and steps inside.
All right, so we go inside JD's house.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go in my side gate and put the bikes out back.
Yeah.
And go in the slider.
All right. You guys head inside and head down to JD's room. What does JD's room look like?
It's got just like a big mattress on the floor. It's got a table with some tape player. There's some candles. There's a bunch of movie memorabilia posters. My Atari, and then under the table there's 4 long boxes. There's random scattered, probably a few action figures and random other things all over. Clean, probably some dirty clothes on the floor. And then on the other dresser is Ozzy's cage. And then my closet.
Okay. So you enter. and pull out the long boxes for the comics and kind of start going through them. Go ahead and let's see. Go ahead and make a what would be a search? Too many tabs. Search, spot, brains. Go and make a brains roll to see if you can find the ones that you're looking for.
D6. Yeah, Mikey's gonna do better at that.
Okay.
4.
4. The difficulty was going to be 7.
I got a 2.
Okay.
So we have a 6 consecutively or together.
And I have 1 token.
Well, I'm loyal. Wait, I'm loyal, so I add +2 to your rolls.
+2 to my rolls?
Yeah.
If he is, or for each token that he spends.
Yeah.
Okay, so that puts me at a 6.
I just gained 2 because I failed, so I have a potential of 4 to spend, which means I have 8 to dole out.
Okay.
So I rolled a 2, so
you
I
have
would
to spend
need
3.
3 to get a good roll.
It would take you up to an 8.
Yeah.
I'll spend more.
And that was if I spend mine also,
No.
or I still
Just-
have one.
You still have one.
Okay.
So, Mikey helps you with the organization, kind of taking all the long boxes out, sorting all the comics by type, then by generation, and then by number, and kind of you spend the rest of the day going through and sorting through the comic books. You do find issue 92 of X-Men.
It's Uncanny X-Men would be the year.
Of the Uncanny X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's the 70s, 80s.
So I thought it was, but I wasn't sure.
Thanks,
So.
man. Let's wrap it up in some plastic, put it in your bag so we know where it is and it's safe.
Yeah, well, I'll throw in a couple cardboards. I'll put one on each side of it,
Cool.
put it in another sleeve, and then throw it in my bag.
So
All right.
here's the deal. You got anything? We got the comic covered. I know Russell likes baseball, and Roger's just into girls. We've got Joseph convinced, but he's only one out of 3, maybe 4 people that we need to get on our side. Like, he might be willing to help us, but what if they're not?
Right,
Do you have
so
any
we've-
baseball cards or anything?
You know, I probably have a pack that I've never opened before floating around.
Go ahead and grab it.
I don't really care much for them.
I don't really tell many people this, but I've got something under my bed that might help.
What's that?
It's not baseball cards.
Huh. I think I feel you drift. Well, it might
So
be a
get your
bargaining
baseball
chip.
cards, and we'll run by my house real quick, and I'll stop in my room.
You know what I was also thinking is I don't know if we could do it tonight. My dad's in his little tool shed. He's got his backup trach dart for the animals. Think we could should bring one with us?
Yeah.
Think we could break into his shed and
Do you think
get
we
his
could get it
backup?
without him noticing?
I don't know.
Do you think you could get it without
it's
him knowing about it?
It's behind the house outside the shed, but
How often does he go out there? I mean, would he notice?
he would notice on the weekend for sure. But if we could put it back before Saturday,
Yeah.
I don't know.
If you can get it without putting yourself at risk, let's do it. We need all the help we can get.
Are my parents home right
Just
now?
grab it.
Yes.
Mikey,
Let's grab it tomorrow.
Oh, right. Like after school? It should be there. I don't know if I guess maybe he'd take it. Maybe he wouldn't, but.
How big is it? Can you put it in your bag? Can it be disassembled or?
Yeah.
I don't know what it looks like.
It's kind of like a little BB gun,
It's like a
handgun
BB
looking
gun?
thing.
Okay.
No, it's like a little BB gun, handgun. It doesn't shoot real far, but
Just when you're getting ready for school tomorrow, get up kind of early and go out there and put it in your bag.
that's a good idea. Do it. I'll wait right when he leaves for work. I'll go in there and grab it real quick, and then I'll head to
Yeah.
school. 'Cause he
Put
leaves
it in your
early.
bag tomorrow in the morning. That way your parents won't see you going out there.
Well, then you take the comic home because
Okay.
I can't have everything in my bag.
I'll put it with the other books.
And then I'll try to get that trait gun in the morning.
Okay. Give me the baseball card too.
Oh yeah, here's that pack. It's unopened. Why don't you check it if there's anything good in it?
No, I'm gonna leave it closed. Maybe that means it's
maybe
working.
it's right.
Okay. So that'll cover all of our bases there. So now we've got something that everyone might have at least
Right.
some.
And what do you
interest
got?
in.
What do you got? What do you got? You got
Well, I mean, if
you got a
you
Playboy?
want to come,
Is that
I'll
what you're
show
saying?
you. But it's my dad's. My dad's got a subscription to Hustler, and he.
Oh, the good stuff.
Yeah, he. Well, wait. I'm sorry. Hang on. That's not gonna make sense.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's too old. It's too new. It's
No,
1980.
for his dad's not around.
My dad's not in the picture.
Your uncle bought it for you, or you stole it from your uncle? Do you have an uncle?
No. So the next door neighbor is this creepy old guy, and he has a subscription to Hustler,
Oh, did you jack one
but
from his
he never
mailbox?
checks his mail. So yeah, sometimes I grab one from mailbox and he doesn't notice.
Well, that's 3 bargaining chips we got. Man, the other guys are good. The rest of the
I've got a
group is gonna-
couple of them. For research.
You got out
So
there.
I'll pick those up and we'll have those too in case Roger needs something.
All right, and here, why don't you take this? Because if I get that trank gun, I'm going to give you my slingshot.
Okay, thanks.
It's got in the handle, you can unscrew the handle, it's got 5 little metal or whatever balls in there.
Pelts,
Bearings inside the handle. So you'll be armed while we're out tomorrow. And I'll hopefully,
Thank you.
if my dad's thing is in there, I'll have that. And then I'm probably going to take my baseball bat.
Okay, so while we're here, let's kind of take an inventory of some supplies we can have. So we don't want to just go into this empty-handed. So what I've got that can help, I've got some radios, I got some walkie-talkies, and I got some batteries for them,
Right.
and I've got a flashlight.
Yeah, I've got one flashlight. It's not real great, but it'll work.
Yeah, mine's not the best, but it's something. So then I've got a slingshot now, and of course I got the baseball cards and the comic, and I'm gonna pick up my reading material later.
All right, I'm gonna try to get my trank gun, or to get that trank gun, I'm gonna grab a baseball bat, and I've got a Swiss Army knife. I've got a Zippo. You should grab some of that hairspray. You know that you put. You got that wavy hair.
No, my mom will be super pissed if I take her hairspray.
Lighter and hairspray is a good tool. I don't know if my mom would have hairspray.
She really needs a hairspray between shifts at the diner. She'll know if I take it.
I don't think my mom uses hairspray. She's all natural.
She's all natural stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So we got a plan.
And then after all this sorting and stuff, it's close to 7 o'clock now. So the sun's most of the way down.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll have to talk to everybody else about the plan tomorrow and see, how they can contribute. But I think me and you got this pretty handled, man.
Yeah, it's the man. I swear I was paying attention. Is the plan to be sick or to meet after school?
We're gonna meet after school. We decided playing sick could be a little too risky, so we're just gonna go to class tomorrow. After school, we'll meet Joseph and Russell and Roger outside the school. They'll take us to Jaden, and we'll go from there and see how far we can get.
All
I
right.
know we're doing the right thing because after what I saw today, we're. I don't know if I know I can tell you this because I know this is important to you, like it's important to me, but we're really running out of time here, man.
Mhm.
I don't know what's going to happen, but I know it's not good.
And what day? How many days do we have till Halloween?
4. So today's Monday. Halloween is on Saturday.
So we got 4 days till supposed Prospector, right? Isn't that what you said? Hallow's Eve? Would that be 3 days?
No, All Hallows Eve is Halloween.
It's the same day.
Yeah.
All right. So 4 days to.
Well, also, it said she'll strike before All Hallows Eve.
Before All Hallows Eve. So 3 days, maybe,
We
if
have,
that.
yeah, we have up to 4 days. We don't know when it's going to happen. So the more time we take to try to figure this out, the more danger we're in. And I mean, the vision was even more vivid this time. It was worse than the movie theater.
Crazy.
We got to figure this out quick.
All right, man. Well, I guess I don't know, why don't you come by in the morning before school, and then we'll just ride together.
Okay. Don't forget to get the Trent gun.
Right. I'll probably be doing that when you get there.
Okay, well, do it before I get there because if they see me show up, that's going to bring attention to you.
Right.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow, man.
All right, cool. See ya. We do our handshake, which we haven't created yet.
All right, you guys head home for the evening.
Yeah. Seems like a good place for that.
Okay. The night goes through. In the morning, we will start with JD. Well, actually, the morning comes, and Mikey rides his bike over to JD's place, and is greeted at the door by Mrs. Daytona.
We should have went to me first, right? He's coming.
Well, and she'd be the one to kind of greet to.
Because I was going to wait until they left. They both leave for work. She's got to go to school, so she's there before me.
Okay.
And he works out in the forest, so they leave early because they usually go drive a lot. So, like
Okay.
last week, they left, and then I went and scrummaged change and stuff in their room, and then took off to school.
Okay. So you come over. The Gail and Jefferson are gone, and you guys are able to continue your shenanigans.
Okay, I got the magazine. Do you have
Right.
the Trent gun?
I haven't gone out there yet. Let's check it right now. Will you be lookout?
Yeah, you know where it is. I'll watch and make sure nobody shows up.
All right, so I'm going to go out my back door and then go right over to where the shed is. And the shed's unlocked, but I don't know about anything inside the shed, if it's locked or not. So we'll go check.
Okay. Well, the shed is locked, but you guys have a key for it because you guys have to get into it to get stuff. But inside where your dad keeps his stuff for work, it is in a locked container.
Okay, I want to go. So you're saying it is locked. I'm going to go look to see if it's locked.
So you're able to get in the shed without having to, or the shed is locked, but you guys have a key to get in so you can get stuff.
Right.
But all of his personal stuff is locked inside.
All right, I want to go look in the top couple drawers of his dresser in his room to see if there's any random keys in there.
Okay.
Should I roll for that?
Yeah, brains roll.
All right. Brains is low. A lot of low rolls today. We can get a 6.
Difficulty should
5.
be okay.
6 if I use my token.
Okay. I was gonna say difficulty would be a 6.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Okay. So you find it. Looking through his drawers, you find 2 different small keys. One looks like for a lock. The other one is bigger. And you offhand you don't know what it goes to.
Okay, I'm gonna take them both just to check.
Okay.
Anyways.
All right. You take them out to the shed, and you try to use the keys. The small one opens his case, and inside you see he has you see a small silver box, which inside it has the tranquilizer gun that you're looking for. It has 3 darts inside of there.
Sounds about right. All right, I grab that silver box then, and I shut his case and I lock it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go put the keys right where I found them, just so he doesn't notice they moved.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a flight roll.
It's a little higher. It's an 8.
Uh,
7.
Okay. You put the keys back.
All right, I'm gonna go tell Mikey. Mikey, I got it. I put it in my bag.
Okay, sweet. It's been quiet out here.
I don't know if I should take this to school though.
It'll be fine, man. Just don't take it out of your bag. They're not going to go through our stuff.
Okay. I was gonna put it in my locker. Just leave it in there.
Well, I mean, just put your bag in your locker before you take it out, because everybody's going to see it when you take it out of your bag.
Right.
Okay. Let's go to school.
Let's go.
All right. The pair ride down the street. We see them as they leave the neighborhood and head down to the middle school. You guys get there and lock your bikes up at the bike rack and head inside. It goes as a normal day. And then what was the plan for? Were you emptying the stuff into your locker or leaving it in your bag?
I'm gonna leave it in my bag and grab anything that I need and just carry it in my hand and leave the bag in there. I don't want to pull it out so anybody can see it.
Okay. And then what all is, because there's a list of items in the bag, or a list of items yesterday, and some of them seem large for a bag. So like a baseball bat.
No. I wouldn't have brought the baseball bat into school. It's probably just sitting on my bed. I'm gonna grab that before we go to the.
Hey guys, this is turned into a bigger issue. I'm gonna have to run her home, so I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt the flow, but
yeah, no worries.
thank you guys for being understanding. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, cool. Have a good night.
He'll have to watch this one and see what he missed.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So what else being transferred from the bags to the locker?
It's just got some papers in there for school. It's got like a book or two, probably just one book really, and my tape deck, that case, and some tapes, a roll of duct tape.
Okay.
I think that's it. The bat, I left the bat in my bed so I can, after school, I'm gonna go grab that and bring that.
Other than the usual stuff I got in my bag, like walkie-talkies and batteries and the flashlight, I've got a slingshot, and I put the baseball cards, the X-Men comic, and the Hustler magazine. I put it inside a spiral notebook, so it just looks like a normal notebook, and I put that notebook in my locker.
Okay.
The slingshot and everything else is just in my bag.
Okay. All right. So you're able to put this stuff away? The day proceeds through without anything exceptional till you get to social studies class. Mikey, as you enter social studies class, you see Mrs. Lawrence is behind the desk, and she's like, "Oh, Mikey, I was able to find that book that you're looking for the kind of origins of Hillbrook."
I almost forgot about that. I
Yeah,
grab it. I kind of open it right there at her desk because I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, that should have that has quite a bit of information about the creation of Hillbrook. So hopefully that will give you the answers that you need. If not, like I said, let me know, and we can try to set up the meeting with the chief at the reservation.
Yeah, I don't know when we're going to be able to do that meeting.
Okay, thank you. I'll have a look at it. Now I'll let you know if I have more questions.
All right. So you go back and take your seat.
During lunch, I want to look at the book with JD and see if we see anything interesting in there. Kind of stands out.
Okay. Go ahead and just give me a brains roll. It'll just be a difficulty 6 to see if you can kind of make it through the book. You said a 1?
Yeah.
All right. So you go through the book, but it's written so clunky and with so much more of like numerical detail of the town and like layout of the town versus like description of people in the town. So like when they passed certain laws, when they reached the population of 10,000 or 5,000 people, kind of information like that, when stores open versus information on the people. It kind of has the same generic information that you got from the Hill from Hill to Hillbrook, but it doesn't give you any new information from the part that you've made through so far.
So we're definitely going to need to talk.
You're breaking up there.
If know more about the elder anyway, if we want to know more about
Abekwa?
Yeah, Abekwa. I was looking for her name.
Right, so we're going to have to go to the chief another day or what? Because after school today we're going to try to go meet up with everybody else, right?
Yeah, we'll probably have to do it another day away anyway. So I'll swing by her class later today and just tell her that we do want to meet with the elder, but she's probably gonna need to go home and talk to him and set all that up. Hopefully we can get it done really soon, but probably not today.
All right, so I guess we should probably start paying attention in the class before a teacher gets back. Right, we're still in class.
Well, you said he's reading through it.
This is at lunch.
Yeah. You said he's reading through it at lunchtime.
Oh, we're at lunch?
Yeah, we're at lunch.
So near the end of lunch, Joseph, Russell, and Roger come up, and Joseph's like, "Hey guys."
Hey man, what's up?
Hey.
So I told the other boys that you want to go see the cave, and they're not too excited about that.
What's the problem, guys?
Well, the thing was, we wanted to offer ourselves over to the Luminaires to be part of the group, so we could go as a group to really solve something for the town, you know? Like, then we'll put our names out there, like we were the guys that solved the missing girl case, or, you know, like, wouldn't you guys want that?
Russell speaks up. He's like, "Well, without Jaden, we're not supposed to go out there. We're supposed to, when we go out as part of the Luminaries, we're supposed to be accompanied by one of the leaders of the sect."
Well,
Well,
what do you
do
think
you
it's
guys
gonna?
want to talk to Jaden?
What do you think?
I mean, guys, here's the deal. Like, we're interested in joining your group. You know, you guys seem like cool guys, but you have a responsibility to help find Betty. I mean, whether or not you're directly responsible for her missing, you were there, and you guys left her. So you kind of owe it to her to do this, whether or not Jaden is there. If you guys want to talk to Jaden and get him out there, I think that's a good idea because he's just as responsible for this, if not more, than you guys are. But whether or not we join your crew, this should happen.
Go ahead and make a charm check. It would be difficulty 10.
14.
Nice.
Okay. Russell kind of like looks over to Roger and it's like, yeah, we should go try to see if we can find anything for her. I mean, it's kind of messed up to run away, but that sound just is bone chilling. We'll take you out there after school today. And Joseph said something about Tate joining us. Who's
Tate? Tate, he's the Great. You don't know Tate the Great?
If he goes by Tate the Great, he sounds full of himself.
Yeah, he might be, but he's got a car that we could possibly use, and if not, he's gonna have a dog, and I think our other friend might bring a dog so that we have more protection. That's the key to this plan succeeding, man.
Tate's pretty tough, and he's quick on his feet. And I'm not going to say too much about it here because we're at school, but we have a few ideas that might keep us safe.
Yeah, we got that covered. As long as you guys are okay with them coming, Tate and Tess, and possibly 2 dogs, I think it would be the best.
We'll tell you more
plan.
about some of our ideas about how we're going to be safe after we get out of school.
Okay. Well, we'll go out with you. We'll go out there today with you guys, and we'll see what we can find.
Cool.
Like I said, we're told to not talk about much since they're going to get the sheriff and the deputy involved, and I'm sure they're going to.
We're not going to talk. We're not going to talk much either. We need to figure this out together. I feel like the more people we get involved, the more likely this is going to get out where we are and what we're doing. I think just us. We can figure this out together.
Okay. Well, we'll meet at the flagpole after school, and
meet us there at 3:30,
and then head out there.
Okay. See you guys there.
Okay. You guys break from them, and then you head back to Miss Lawrence.
I return Miss Lawrence's book and I tell her, Miss Lawrence, thank you for letting me borrow this. I did take a few notes, but I was really looking for more of a personal account about Ibekwa, and it looks like most of this is numerical data. The number of population and what year certain things happen, and I think it'd be really good if we set up an interview with the gentleman on the reservation, because we're looking for a little bit something more like a personal account. If you could do that for us, ma'am.
Sure. I was figuring you'd need more for the report. You'd need more statistical information or more factual information versus first account.
Well, it'll be helpful. Yeah, it'll be helpful, but we're kind of looking for it's something more like the people of the time.
Mm-hmm.
So it would help us if we just got some personal interviews in too.
Okay. Well, I am going out to the reservation today. I can take you guys out there after school. The next time I'm going out there is not going to be until next Tuesday.
We got plans today. Is there any chance we could maybe go tomorrow after school? You live out on the reservation, don't you?
Oh, no, I don't. My family lives on the reservation. I'm taking the supplies today. But I live in town with my husband.
I see. Okay. Well, I don't think we're going to be able to make it today, unfortunately. Maybe
You're breaking up there.
Yeah, you're gonna have
I don't know.
to repeat that.
I said, okay, well, I guess we wouldn't be able to go today because we've kind of made some plans with our friends, but maybe we can figure something out, later.
Is there somebody else who may be able to take care of your other arrangements? Like I said, if your report's due soon, unless I won't be able to go out again until next Tuesday.
It's due this week, so Tuesday would be a really big deal for us. I mean, could maybe if could you talk to him and just let him know that we're interested in talking to him, and then maybe we could just try to find a ride out there on our own, or if we could, if you could give us his phone number and maybe we could call him and just kind of talk to him.
Well, I can let him know that you want to go visit him. He's on the reservation and is kind of more set in the old ways. So he's he still lives in a teepee. So he's not too much with the technology. But I mean, the reservation's probably about a 15-mile ride to get out there. So if you guys are willing to go the distance, I can try to see if he can meet with you tomorrow.
That'd be really great. I'd love to see him, but I don't want to put you out either.
Okay. Well, I will. I'll talk to him when I go out there today, and I'll let him know that he should expect you tomorrow. His name.
Thank you. Oh, here's your boot. Thanks.
His the chieftain of the tribe out there. His name is Evosa. Evosoa. The Cheyenne translation for that means butcher. This is
Okay.
All righty.
okay. So you guys head out. You give back the book. Go to your last class for the day. School ends, and you guys meet up with the boys at 3:30 at the flagpole. And then we plan to head over to Tate's.
Yeah. We're gonna have to meet up with him and Tess.
You guys want to end it there? Is that a good stopping point?
Yeah.
All right.